there's all these dirt roads that I never knew existed. The main reason why I'm sketched out on going some of these dirt roads is because I'm not sure if there's villas or dogs that are loose. Like, there's nothing worse. I haven't had that happen to me yet, but there's probably nothing worse than encountering an aggressive dog at a dead end. I am trying really hard to avoid that happening because dogs are really easy to bypass. If it's even a slow road, but if you have to stop for any reason and you're got an aggressive dog in your hands, it can get a little messy. So yeah, otherwise there's really no other reason why I wouldn't want to explore a lot of these dirt roads, but the fact that there could be dogs kind of sketches me out. What a nice day. One of the very first times I encountered aggressive dogs on my path was shortly after I got my bike. I decided to go by a village that I'd never been to, and while I was driving through it, I look in my rearview mirror because I hear barking, so I look back and there's two huge dogs chasing me. One of the dogs was a huge German Shepherd and the other one was just a mutt, but it was a big one. So I go to the end of the village and there's a dead end. You can't keep going. At this point, obviously the dogs are way behind me. They're not chasing me anymore, but I can't see them. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm obviously gonna have to go back the same way. And when I went back the same way, the German Shepherd was just lounging in the middle of the road. And it was a huge German Shepherd. You know, like when you see a German Shepherd and they're just wolves. That one I knew was huge because it had a long tail. This thing had a big tail. Like, so much so that it took away from anything else. I mean, it was a big, like, full-bodied German Shepherd. And it was just like sitting like in the middle of the road, just like lounging, spread out, probably just waiting for me. He's probably thinking, this motherfucker's gonna get back, I know it. And so as I was driving back, he was just like still lounging in the middle. And I'm like driving exactly like this, but I'm slowing down further, and I'm going straight at him. I'm not trying to like go around him. I go straight at him. At about like this distance, he stands up and starts barking at me, but I'm still going right at him. And I guess he's kind of like trying to bark at me, but there's no way to like kind of go around to start chasing me. So he has to like literally walk backwards. His footwork wasn't that good. So he just kind of like moved out of the way a little bit. And that was my chance to just like rocket out of there. And yeah, he and his buddy started chasing me again. But yeah, so it's not bad. I mean, I'm not afraid of running into dogs or things like that. Sometimes they can surprise you if you don't see them, and then all of a sudden you hear barking right next to you. You're like, what the hell? But yeah, the sketchy thing is if you encounter a dog like that and it's also a dead end and there's no way to turn around, that's not a good recipe. Probably what I would do is, because I think the sound of the motorcycle annoys them, I would probably just shut down the bike and pull some Cesar Millan on them. Not really. I'm not a dog whisperer. But overall, not a big deal. Running into dogs. 20% of dogs are scared of the bike. Another 20% are just aggressive and bark and chase you. And then the other 60% just don't care.